Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Right?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Green.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's going to push one deep down the right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Gun. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 10. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Prescott opening with a pass. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 40. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. 26.
Dak to the air here. Lynn's got it on the sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
Under. Here we go, wide in. 26.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. 26.
He gets it again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Wide in. 26.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Mendoza to hurry up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. wins it, Brock, but they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Arizona.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
Hey, Ace. That's one. 2.
Now Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Go, get out there, get out there. We're going to 54, wide in.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Yeah, kill. Wait, take. We're going to 50. We're going 40. We're going to 54. Going to 50.
Dak now from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. There to the 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. 47. Hey, kill. 40. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Gun. Here we go, hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Brought in right side. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
Hey, here we go. Go. Get out there. Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, kill. 26.
Here he goes, third and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
21. Cardinals 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Go left side, caught by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is brought in at the 15. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a give, it's Benson headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in, touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a James Conner touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough. You said it left, but it's not enough. You said it really stuff, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I say the G, hey, watch him do it.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Kill. We're going to 54. Wire. We're going to 40, 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go to 54. Here we go, kill. Here we go 40. Here we go 40. Here we go 40. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Switch it, hey. Line 8. Here we go to 50. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go to 54. Line. Here we go 40. Hey, 47.
1st and 10, Prescott. Going deep here for the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime point after. Here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hey, deuce. Come back.
Throwing here, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Cardinals out for the punt. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He's got it at the 24. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. We got 46. Here we go, kill. 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go! All right, 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Done. All right, 8.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go, 40 seconds. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. All right, 8. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Hey, chill. Here we go, go to 53. 26.
Prescott set to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. All right, 8. Done. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Why 8? Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
And start to drive with Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah, Perry, 26.
Straight ahead with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Under. Go right in. Go. 26.
Up the middle, Blue. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Jack to the air here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A 27-yard look here. Aubrey puts it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
2-2. Hot. Who you got? Big Ace. Ace. Empty. 2-2.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call.
Go on.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. I know subs. 1-1.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Cardinals first down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Big Ace. 1-1. 2-2.
Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And he's got it, it's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
1-1.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Come back. 1-1.
Here's Benson again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Evans now to return. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We're going to 54.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott will look to throw. He finds Pickens left side. Well, they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Forward in. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak now from the gun. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, going to 53. Sweat, hey. Here we go, 40. Here we go, kill. 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yes,
Williams on the carry. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
26.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this is exactly how they wanted to go.